75 years old and I played for the Welsh Regiment. I also represented the Army while I was in the Welsh Regiment. Late 2003, I think it was October 2003, I came down here and introduced myself and got to know the guys here and started training with them, doing a bit of coaching. And then I was asked by Francis Nurang Ding to help with the Sukma squad and to go coaching in the schools.
In the early years, we were living in Sabah. I was one of the lucky ones to have a scholarship. After I finished school, I had a 4-year scholarship to study engineering in Kuala Lumpur. And that's where I was introduced to rugby. They taught me to play rugby there. I played for the college. But I was lucky enough, me and Tatus Chu were the two Sarawakian, probably the first Sarawakian to actually play for Selangor All Blues, to represent Selangor All Blues. I continued to be quite active in coaching the rugby team. I coached the West Australian University rugby team, and I actually took the team to play in Hong Kong, to play in Kuala Lumpur, and to play against Chulalongkorn Thammasat University in Thailand.
I was in Form 4 and Form 5. I'm already playing for the Kuching Rugby Club because the late Frank Gaffney introduced me to the game. And at that time, I think I was one of the smallest player on the field, comparing my size with the expatriate who are huge. And that time also we have a lot of British Army, we have the pilot who are with Mars, and a lot of expatriates who are working in the various government departments as engineers, accountant, and so forth.
My brother and myself were the two Ibans in St. Andrew's School. So when I played rugby, definitely I was the first Iban. So when we came back here in 1960, I started to play rugby again because I was quite fresh, you know. And 1961, I joined the Kuching Rugby Club, my first game. And I think I did quite well. We played against HMS Alert at Jubilee Ground. And we beat them by 15-0. Believe it or not, I scored all the 15 points, tries and conversion, both. So I scored 3 goals, that means 3 tries and 2 conversion. So I became very popular then.
But the best time I still remember was 1996, 1997, where most of our Kuching club players represent the Sarawak team for the Agong's Cup. And I think in 1996, we won the plate championship back in KL.
Rugby has been my passion for a long time since I took up the game in 1967 when I studied in St. Joseph's School, and I represented the school in 1969, and we had a good final against our friendly, formidable rival, St. Thomas's School, and it was a nice game, full of excitement, played at this Song Keng Hai rugby field, which actually was donated by my grandfather way back in 1929 to the third Raja, Charles Werner Brooke. Alright, my plan is to make sure that rugby makes a strong comeback in Sarawak, because in the 60s, 70s, and 80s we were the powerhouse in the country, and we have very renowned players like James Ritchie, Ambrose Chung, Jackson Lin, Albert Cadet, Titus Chu, whoever they are still around, and they were the pioneers together with the expatriates who played beautiful rugby. And I would like this type of spirit not only to be strengthened but to be recaptured, so that we can really make rugby the powerhouse in the state. Happy birthday celebrating the 60th anniversary this year. In human lives, it's 2 generations. They have come a long way. Establish your fellowship, your fraternity among your good old friends of the 70s or of the 50s, 60s, 70s and all that. With that, I think rugby has a bright future in Sarawak.